guys, Gina here and welcome back to my channel. And you guys gave me such an amazing response from my first decluttering video, so we're just going to keep on going with it. A lot of you had said that you were even inspired to declutter your own house, and I am so happy to hear that. So we're going to go ahead and finish the kitchen portion of my declutter series. So now I'm going to go through my top kitchen cabinets and all of our drawers, and probably on top of our refrigerator. And then I think I may add in to this series probably a declutter and organization of our pantry, as well as our cupboard that we use for food storage, and then probably our refrigerator, because I'm seeing that once I declutter a space, my goal then is to keep it organized and not cluttered. And I also wanted to touch base on a comment I did receive. One of them was mentioning to save the stuff like pots and pans and Rubbermaid Tupperwares and put them in like an attic or a storage space for when I need them in the future. But that is what I'm trying to avoid here. I'm trying to avoid setting stuff aside thinking I may use it in the future. How I'm viewing this is, if I'm not using it in the present, if I am not thinking I will use it in the next few weeks, I just want to get rid of it, because I feel like that's part of my I guess I wouldn't necessarily say hoarding. My husband probably would say hoarding, but I think that's where my clutter problem comes from. Is I think to myself, okay, maybe I'll use this next year, maybe I won't, let's just hang on to it just in case. Like, that's the type of thinking that I'm trying to stay away from and trying to reprogram my brain. And also I do have a giveaway going on, so if you would like to be entered, I'm going to link my intro video to minimalism in the description box. So go check that out if you would like to be entered to win. So now we're just going to go ahead and declutter the kitchen cabinets and drawers. And also, I'm probably finding myself a regular donation dropper over at Salvation Army. If you guys have any other suggestions on where I should potentially donate this stuff, let me know. The Goodwill and Salvation Army just seems to be the easiest because those are the locations around me, but I do know that both organizations do make profit off of things that they sell. So not sure how I feel about that, but again, I don't want to hang on to stuff with the mindset of, oh, I'll find somewhere better to donate it. At the current moment, that's where my stuff is going to go for donation purpose. But if you guys have a better idea for me, let me know in the comments below, and we're just gonna go ahead and get into the kitchen cabinet drawer declutter. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna be working on this cupboard here. We're also going to be going through these drawers, drawers right here. We're going to go through this drawer right here. We're also going to go through this lovely junk drawer. We're going to go through this cupboard right here. We also have this cupboard, and then we have dishes up here. This is like our dish cupboard, our silverware, and we'll go through in here, which there's not a whole lot that needs to be done here. So we're just going to get to it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything out of each section and show you guys everything that I'm starting with, and then go through the declutter portion from there. So I'm excited. It went well yesterday, so hopefully it goes just as well today. So I'm going to get to it. Okay, so this is everything that I took out of our cupboards, as well as these two drawers. Like, you really don't understand how much stuff you actually have until you actually take it all out and put it along your counter or your table. And I didn't even have enough room, so I had to start putting some stuff over here. And I feel like that's the problem. There's just too much stuff. Like, I don't need this much stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting back stuff that I know that we're gonna need, and then I'm just gonna get rid of the stuff that I absolutely know we're not gonna need. So hopefully this goes pretty well. Okay, so I found this random bag of random stuff just in our drawer. So these are things right here that you really need to figure out, like, do you really need? We never use this. If you are someone who is in need of like a tablet, this is a very, very old tablet, go ahead and message me if this is something that you may need for, you know, your kids, or I would actually love to give this to someone who has kids. So send me an email if this is something that you might be interested in. Let me make sure that I have the charger for it, but this is the type of stuff that, you know, it's been in our drawer since we moved here, so why do I have it? Okay, so this is the stuff that I decided to keep in our utensil bowl, and I decided to take out the main soup utensil, or not soup, the main cookie utensils that I use on a regular basis so that I can just have them right by the stove. So that's where these are gonna go, and then also like our measuring cups and our measuring spoons, can opener, ice cream, scooper, the pizza cutter, this thing for the when I do muffins and cupcakes, the apple core, food thermometer, and peeler. These are the main things we need to keep. And then I'm getting rid of all multiples that I have because I don't need two, and I don't need this grater because I have the Pampered Chef one below, so I don't need two. So this is like what I'm trying to do. Like, this is why our house is so cluttered, is because I have multiples of stuff and I don't need multiples of stuff. So this drawer is going to be a lot easier to find stuff in. And if you guys have these little rings, definitely attach them to your measuring spoons and whatnot. And you really only need one set of measuring cups, so I don't need two sets of them. So yeah, this is progress is going pretty good. Okay, so every family has one of these. This is the junk drawer, the drawer where the most random stuff can be found. Like, we have a tablet keyboard, we have owner's manuals, and like stuff like this, like IKEA stuff. Most of the time you can just find this online, so there's no real reason to keep like actual physical copies of how to put your IKEA furniture together. And all these random like tools and screws, like we have a toolbox, so the tools and screws should be in the toolbox. So just finding other places for things is also a good way to kind of declutter, organize your house as well. So putting stuff back where it belongs. Like, I have a spoon, plastic spoon, like, why is that there? Okay, so this drawer got completely made over as well, and I actually did find a way to repurpose these Tupperware containers. So I have various chargers saved in this one, and then I have one just for batteries, and then there's one for tape, and then I have one for like little screws so they're not scattered everywhere, and then just kept the spare light bulbs and the instructions just to our bassinet in the event that, you know, we have another baby and I need to figure out how to take it apart if I need to. I felt like this one was important to keep, and then also the instruction manual to my Canon camera. So that's what's left in this drawer. So putting stuff in little containers like this makes it easier to navigate like where the stuff is instead of it all being like scattered everywhere. So I think this is a pretty good idea too. Okay, so this cupboard got quite the makeover too. I kept a lot of our medicines, but this is everything that well, this isn't a good display of everything, but I took all of our snacks out of boxes so that we can actually physically see like what we have. Also gonna add Chris's popcorn up here so it's kind of out of the way. So this is kind of like the snack shelf, and then also Scarlett's applesauce and her granola bars, and then more of the junk foodie stuff up here, like her gummy bears and the Nutella sticks and stuff like that. But then I kept a lot of our medicines, not a ton, but I didn't want to get rid of those because the medicines tend to be expensive when we are currently still in the flu season. So maybe I'll toss those once the summer rolls around, but for now, that's what I have going on here. But the shelf is a lot better than it was. So here's some more stuff that I'm actually donating this stuff to a baby shelter. So I got rid of some bottles, also some bibs. I never use this because I use the Nose Frida. We don't give Sawyer teething tablets, so no real need for that. I don't use baby clippers or baby brushes because I bite Sawyer's nails. I don't actually use clippers. I don't even use clippers for Scarlett's nails because I'm so nervous that I'm gonna like puncture them. So I don't even use nail clippers for the kids. So why do I have them? So I'm gonna get rid of them. So And Sawyer is doing a great job at helping mommy. Yes. He's got his cups right here. So yeah, we're just having a good time. Sawyer's helping out. Thank you, Sawyer. And Scarlett, thank you. Okay, stuff like this, like why is this even in our drawer? Like why? There's no need for it. And stuff like this, like this was my silverware when I was a baby and my mom gave it to me just for like a keepsake, but like why do I have this? I mean, as you can see, it's really dirty, it's really old. There's no need to hang on to stuff like this. So this is something that I'm gonna part with because I can't keep every single memento I have. I can't do it. So this is, I'm getting rid of this. I did a really good job in this shelf. It looks crowded, but I use all this stuff all the time. It's all of our essential baking stuff, and this is stuff I use on a regular basis. And then I moved to like meal prep stuff and our seasonings. And I used to have about 20 of these hand towels. Now I use these hand towels a lot, but I also do daily loads of laundry, so I really only need to have about 5 of them. So a good portion of them I'm getting rid of as well. So this shelf was really good. And Scarlett peeping in the potty. Thank you. Good job at peeping in the potty. Let's not show your pee-pee, but good job. Not a whole lot to really do in this cupboard because it's just our dishes and the kids' snack plates, but I never use the lids for them, so I can get rid of these. I also never use these little pinch bowls, and I never use these bowls as well. So these are getting out of my house too. I use my food scale for food, and I also use this to weigh mail. So this is a multi-purpose item, which I love. Anytime I send something out, if I'm selling on eBay or wanting to calculate postage at home, I always use this food scale. And then I'm gonna keep my seasonal plates, but I'm gonna get rid of this one because I don't need it. I don't need more than one seasonal plate for Santa's cookies. So gonna get rid of all this that you see here. Okay, so the last spot for me to declutter is up here. I have a few cookbooks, also a serving dish, and a cow creamer thingy I never use. I kind of want to save this for the kids when they start having milk with their cereal, so I think I might hold on to this guy. But like Scarlett's coloring book, she's already been through all of these, so I think it's time to get her some new coloring books so she has fresh color pages. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss these. She also has quite the supply of crayons here, so I think that I might even just give these to the It Takes a Village baby for crayons and then just get her a fresh pack so I don't have a million crayons. So yeah, this is what we're working on. There's not going to be a whole lot. I have these that I never use, so we're going to get rid of some stuff. Here's another box we're getting rid of. See, this is one of the Easter clearances that I was talking to you guys about. I never use this. So if one of you would like this, I will go ahead and send it to you. The first person to comment that you want this, I will mail it to you. Also getting rid of the baby grass thingy because I always use the dishwasher to clean the bottles, so I don't need the grass. Gonna part with my Biggest Loser Jumpstart book because I don't follow Biggest Loser. Also gonna donate these because I don't use them. Gonna get rid of this because I already have actually 3 little coffee signs in my kitchen, so I don't need 4. So yeah, this has been my kitchen declutter, and I think that it's gone pretty good so far. So tomorrow I'm gonna work on the pantry and also the fridge. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys have planned for your decluttering, maybe over the weekend or the next few days. I would love to support you in this. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like this video so I know you have enjoyed it, and I will be back tomorrow with the refrigerator and pantry. Son, what are you doing? He's trying to get the food bowl. What are you doing? He's on the move. He's on the move. Where's he going? Say bye-bye, Sawyer.
Bye-bye.
He's on the move. Is he gonna crawl? Is he gonna crawl? There he goes. There he goes. Oh my goodness.